Now that our car's got a new paint job, we're ready to do what's called the realistic render, which will be the easiest 5% you ever get. So first of all, we might just pack this away. So I'm going to close this and close this. And what I'd also like to do, if I double click on product, I can get back into the product view. That's just nice and tidy. What we need to do next is go in and look for this camera. So if I choose the camera command, what we're able to do now is go in here and select a scene. So we can choose from any one of these pictures here, and what we're able to do is place the car into that scene. So for instance, I could place my car in this scene here. And so what I can do, all my movement commands for the car still work. So I can shift the car around like this, and what we're trying to do is make the car look like it realistically belongs in this picture. Now it can be a sort of magical realism, but we do want it to look as if it belongs in here. So we can change the size, we can change the orientation, and then the final thing that we need to do is to get the shadow right. Now on this picture that I've chosen, I can't really see a shadow, but what you should know is that this, now I'm holding down the left click to shift that. As I move it further away from my car, the car will have a longer shadow associated with itself. So I think in this picture the sun is fairly directly above, so I'm going to bring that shadow line in closer. Now what you must also know is that if I bring the shadow line on this to the near side of the car, when I go to render it, the car's actually going to disappear from the picture, and that's not very good. So I need to shift that back so it's on the other side of the car. And the final thing I need to do is to go OK, and then I choose, if you can watch my mouse, if I go up here and I choose render, what's going to happen now is that the image of the car is now rendered into the background picture, and it all becomes the one thing. So we just have to be a little bit patient now. It takes a moment or three. So as you can see that shadow line beginning to disappear. Looks like it's working fairly slowly. I'm not really sure that we've got 5 minutes to wait here. Basically, when we get to the end, we can go up here and we can use this save command to save an image of that file.